Good morning, you guys, and happy Monday. Start of a brand new week. Yes. Okay. Stop shrinking yourself. It is time to be seen. Stop shrinking yourself. It's time to be seen. Okay. Listen, you've been holding out. Okay. You've been delaying the growth. You've been delaying the content because you're so afraid to be seen. You're afraid that people are going to judge you. You're afraid of everything. And so you're not doing anything. You are literally shrinking yourself, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop today. Okay. It's a brand new week. I know how much y'all love Mondays. Y'all live for Monday. Monday is the new me. Well, it's the new you, so what's good? It's the new you, so what's good? Stop shrinking yourself. It's time to be seen. And I used to do this. And I'm gonna give you guys examples of things that I used to do. But I want you guys to understand that you're supposed to be visible. If you even had an inkling in your spirit tell you that you're supposed to be a content creator, you're supposed to be monetizing your content, you're supposed to be selling your products, you're supposed to be an entrepreneur. If those thoughts have ever crossed your mind, that's because that's what you're supposed to be doing. I tell you all time and time again, anytime you get an idea in your head, that's God. It's not an accident. That's really God. So you need to move on that. You need to capitalize. Don't shrink yourself. Don't try to play dumb. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to step into the version of yourself that you're supposed to be. Because if you weren't supposed to be that woman who's monetizing her platform and making money online, if you weren't supposed to be that, that idea would have never even came to your head. Okay. But it did, because that's genuinely what you're supposed to be doing. But you want to play small. You want to hide behind the scenes. You want to pretend like you're not good enough. And you are more than capable of doing whatever it is you want to do. Okay. I tell y'all that damn near every morning. I'm not saying that for my health. I'm saying it because it's true. But in order for you to step into that version of yourself, you're going to have to stop shrinking. Stop trying to make everybody else around you comfortable. No, absolutely not. You are going to be your true, authentic self, okay? If you're ambitious, you're going to be ambitious. You're not going to hide behind your ambition. Absolutely not. And I used to do that. I used to do that all the time. I started to feel like, this was years ago, I started to feel like I was very different from most people, which I am. I'm very different from most people. I'm not even talking about internally, like physically. I'm 6'3". So I have been different from most people all of my life. I have always towered over people. And so because I was just different in that aspect, like how many women are really 6'3", I would always try to shrink myself. Just naturally, because it was like I didn't want attention. I didn't want to, be the spotlight, even though I was naturally that because I am so freaking tall. And I noticed myself over the years, these past few years, like shrinking down my ambition. I'm a very ambitious woman. Like anyone who knows me personally knows that to be very true. They may say a lot of things. One thing they're always going to say is Jasmine is ambitious as hell, right? And I started to notice, especially as I stepped into entrepreneurship, that a lot of people aren't on that type of time. At least not the people I've been around, right? People have dreams and goals, but it's not too many people who are really out here trying to get it. And I started to notice that as I would interact with people, like, okay, they say they're about this, but their actions speak otherwise. They're still kind of lazy, right? And so I would shrink myself down. When people would ask me, what am I doing for the day? I would just play it off like, oh, nothing much. I'm just chilling, even though I got a whole itinerary of stuff I'm doing for the day to work towards my goals. But I would find myself shrinking and not really saying too much. Or even like when people would find out I was a content creator, they'd be like, oh, how long have you been doing this? And I would play it cool, like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Like I would really shrink myself because I didn't want to ruffle feathers. I didn't want any added attention. So I'd find myself constantly shrinking. And that wasn't even something that people were requiring me to do. It's just something that I just started to do because I just wanted to shrink. I didn't want to, come off as too different. And I'm here to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. You're supposed to hype yourself up, okay? You're supposed to walk, I want you to own the room. Like what you're doing, if you're working on your business, that's amazing. And you should carry it like that's fucking amazing. Don't be trying to shrink and be like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I just post a couple of videos here and there. Absolutely not. You post every day. You a YouTuber, right? I want you to really hype yourself up because that is something to be hyped up of. Okay. Don't shrink yourself. Trust me, been there, done that. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. You are the SHIT. You are a bag of chips times 20. You're all of that. You're top tier as hell. Do not be out here shrinking yourself like how I used to do. Okay. Don't do that. And if people can't handle your light, if people can't handle your energy, your ambition, your business goals, then honestly, respectfully, they're not meant to be around you. Okay. And I didn't realize that back then, that, if you feel like you have to shrink yourself, maybe people trying to downplay your accomplishments, whatever's going on, then that just goes to show you they're not really meant to be around you like that. Your light should be shining bright as hell. And don't be out here trying to make other people comfortable because your light is so bright that now you're trying to dim it. Okay. That's what shrinking yourself is. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be noticed. You're a force to be reckoned with. Okay. And only the people who are meant to be around you gonna be able to handle that. And the people who can't, that's okay. Like they're not meant to be around you. And that's best. That is best. Okay. So we're not shrinking ourselves, not in 2025 and not in the future. All right. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because then when you do shrink yourself and you keep doing that, whether you're doing it or people are around you are doing it, you really start to forget that you're dope. Like you're gonna forget that. What's that phrase? What's that saying go? Like, if you don't remind people of who you are, they'll tell you who you are. And that's not a good thing. I think that's how it goes. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I've been hearing people say that sometimes on social. Like if you don't know who you are, other people around you will tell you who you are. And it's not going to be good. So, because they can't handle your light. So don't do that. Don't shrink yourself. Now, I had a lot of stuff I took care of this weekend. Jasmine was out here getting it. Okay. I got so much stuff I'm going to share with you guys. I got some packages I'm going to unbox with you guys. Okay. Your girl did her first 2 TikTok shop videos. I already recorded videos for the week. Okay. So I'm back to recording my TikTok shop videos. I told you I was going to go on TikTok shop and start promoting my Amazon storefront. Did it. Okay. Y'all might have seen the videos floating around. I don't know. I posted them on TikTok and then I posted them on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and Threads. But for the other platforms, I made like a different version where I said on the video, the text overlay said, visit my TikTok shop to shop this look. And I made a category for it on my profile because you only get the affiliate link commission if people purchase it through TikTok shop. Okay. Y'all, I already made $15 off of the fleece leggings. Off of the fleece leggings. I did 3 videos for those, and I've already made $15, $14 and like 76 cents, something like that. So I just rounded up to 15. Let's go. Okay. Listen, one thing about me, when I say I'm gonna do something, best believe I told y'all it's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. And honestly, I know it's not a lot of money, but for me, it's the fact that I literally just decided one day, hey, I'm gonna do this. And I did it. And I did it. That's the part. So when I seen that, I was like, oh shit, like dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. And everything that I'm gonna be promoting on TikTok shop is stuff that like I really like. That's the beauty. Like that's what I keep telling y'all. In 2025, it has never been easier to build an online business because you can literally monetize anything your heart desires. Like whatever you want to monetize, you can do that. Like I was like, okay, I'm buying clothes. I need to figure out how I'm going to monetize this, right? We got to make it worth our while. Boom, put it on TikTok shop. That's crazy. And so it just motivated me to keep going. I got lots of stuff coming, and it's going to give me great content. It's going to give me great content for these lives that we're doing. It's going to give me great content for like my Glow Up Academy, like helping people with affiliate marketing, because that's what that is. And also, too, I even reactivated my Amazon storefront. So I had one, but I never really promoted it like that. I made a couple dollars on it, I think like a year ago, but again, I wasn't making full-fledged videos telling people to buy this, buy that. But I'm going to start incorporating my Amazon storefront too. So it's lots of stuff that I'm working on that all fall in line with, my personal brand and just trying to figure out who I am. And that's it. That's the beauty with content. Like I tell y'all every freaking morning, even though y'all want to, ignore me or whatever. It's like y'all watching, but y'all not executing. You can do whatever you want to do, whatever your heart desires. It's not stupid. Like, go ahead and do it. I promise you, whatever idea you have in your head, you can monetize that shit. And it's not going to be as hard as you think. You just make it hard. Okay? You just make it hard. Now, last week, remember I told y'all I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do with my main Instagram, I Am Chocolate Mini, because I wasn't really resonating with the fitness content like that anymore. Like, I don't want to just be the fitness girly, because I'm more than just fitness. I actually put those videos on I Am Chocolate Mini as well. The affiliate marketing videos. And those are actually doing really good. Like the first one I posted has like 25 shares. And I was like, okay. The ladies commenting, asking how can they find it. So I'm like, okay, maybe they were sick of the fitness content too. Like, maybe it was a mutual feeling. Like we're all just sick of watching Jasmine in the gym at this point. Like, Jazz, gotta do something else. I felt it, they felt it. So, you never know. That might be what I do with that page. Just post those videos. Just play it by ear, see how it goes, see if anything converts, and then move from there. It just is what it is. But again, see, I need you to not be afraid to try stuff. I told you, when I have an idea, I just move. I don't really think about logistics like that. I figure it out as I go, and I'm comfortable with that. And that's why I said, like, I was shocked that I even made $15 on TikTok Shop in the course of 24 hours. I was shocked because I didn't go into it expecting to make anything. Honestly, my mindset was, I don't think I'll make anything from TikTok Shop for like 3 months. That's the mindset I went into. But that's because I understand that all great things take time. And I need you to understand that too. If you're going to get on social, I'm all for it. I tell you every day, get your ass on social, make some money. But I need you to lower the expectations, not for your greatness, like expect to be great, but I want you to lower the time frame, or I want you to extend the time frame in which you feel like everything's going to pop off, because I promise you, you're wrong. It's going to take more time than you think. So, and when you walk into it with those expectations, not expecting to make no money, not expecting anyone to watch, not expecting to get any interaction for like 6 months, whatever, like when you go into it thinking like that, you won't be disappointed if it really does take that time, and you'll actually be more gracious and have more gratitude if things happen quicker than you expected. See, there's a reason why I tell y'all to do what I tell y'all to do. Okay? There's a reason why I tell y'all to do what I tell y'all to do. So when I see that 4 people have purchased those fleece leggings, oh man, I was ecstatic. Like I had a big ass smile on my face for the whole day. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and play that. And yeah, let's play it. Hold on. Tummy control, butt lift. Tummy control, butt lift. And by the way, in case you didn't know, these are fleece leggings. So what you can do is put on a cute little bodycon dress, be outside, even if it's 20 degrees, and still feel warm. Go ahead and get yours, okay? Click the link down below. That's all you need to know. So what you're not about to do is tell me my legs ain't out. They not. Ladies, these are fleece leggings. If you have not grabbed yours, what are you doing? Because I don't know about you, but I'd be cold outside, but I still want to look nice and cute in my little dresses. So go ahead and order yours now. Click the link down below. They have different colors to match your skin tone. I got 3 pair because this is about to be a daily look for me. Bye. Okay. So if you are feeling them leggings, you guys, those leggings are everything. They are everything. Order yours now. Go to my bio and click on my TikTok shop showcase, and it's going to take you to my TikTok account. And then the very first category is my TikTok shop. And then you'll be able to click on any of those videos, and the link to purchase those is already attached to the videos. So that's how y'all will access those. But you guys, those leggings are everything. I'm actually gonna wear those today. They're everything. I ordered several more pairs because they're so cozy. They're nice and stretchy. They're warm as hell. Like, it was cold this weekend. It was cold as hell, especially on Saturday. I was warm. Like, my legs were not cold. You know, sometimes when you wear leggings, if they're not like thick material, your legs will still be kind of cold. Not these. My legs were so warm, so cozy. Get y'all a pair. Get y'all a pair. And I would say they're true to size. They're definitely true to size. So get your size. You don't have to size down, size up. Get your size. Okay. So yes, but that's my point. Like, I'm willing to try stuff and be okay if it doesn't work out. I don't need to have everything figured out before I decide to get started. I just start, and I'm ready to just figure it out as I go. But some of you guys have this toxic mindset of, oh, it has to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. But it will never be perfect. It will never be perfect. And you're literally delaying what God has in store for you. Trying to shrink yourself down. Stop doing that, y'all. Like, stop. Seriously, stop. It's just, some of y'all could have been damn near millionaires by now. But you're not, because you want to shrink yourself. You don't want to ruffle them feathers. Ruffle the feathers. You don't want to do too much. I don't want to do too much. You know, I don't want to be extra. No, fuck that. Be extra as hell. Be extra as hell. However extra you're already being, 20 exits. Be extra, extra, extra special. Okay? Stop trying to dumb yourself down. Stop trying to dim your light. Stop trying to act like you don't know what to do. You do know what to do. I already told you what to do. Pick up your freaking camera or your phone. Hit that big ass red button that says record. Talk for 30 seconds. And then upload it. That's it. That's all you got to do. But you still gonna sit there and say, I don't know what to do. How you don't know what to do? I just told you. Because you're still trying to shrink yourself. That's why you don't know what to do. That's why. That's the problem. That is the freaking problem. That right there. Okay? So stop doing that. But yes, I was so excited that I made some sales on TikTok shop. Like I said, I have lots of stuff coming. I did decide to set a budget for each week. So what I will say about TikTok shop I think is pretty cool is the fact that it comes pretty quickly. Pause. The items, they come pretty quickly. Like those leggings, I think I got those in like 3 or 4 days. And I got some more stuff coming. I'm so excited about the stuff I got. But yeah, I decided to set a budget because otherwise, girl, you're going to be on TikTok shop all day spending money. So I set a budget of how much I'm going to spend a week on clothes to promote this and stuff. And I've been seeing what the other girls are doing. After you make a video, like, you can still make more videos of that item. So even though I already made 2 videos for the fleece leggings, I'm still going to make more videos. I might make some more next week, right? So don't feel like you have to be wearing something new in every video. Absolutely not. Like, they be promoting the same stuff. They'll be making like 4 or 5 videos in the same outfit, promoting that one outfit or that one piece of clothing or whatever it is they're promoting on there. Okay. So don't overthink that, because some of you gonna be like, I gotta have new stuff every time. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. No, you don't. Don't do that. And still cross post. One of the girls who did purchase the fleece leggings, she came from Instagram. My personal brand page, my I Am Chocolate Mini page. She came from that account because she asked me, she said in the comments, she was like, she was going to order what size, or are they true to size? Even though I put the size that I get, I was like, yeah, they're very true to size. And then she said, okay. And then a couple hours later, she said, I just ordered a pair. So cross post, just because it's for TikTok doesn't mean that you can't post that reel on other platforms. Just do what I did, where I said, shop this in my TikTok shop. And then when you make your label for your link in bio, make sure it says TikTok shop, so people know what they're clicking. Like, okay, this is gonna take me to her TikTok shop. Okay. But yeah, so yeah. Hold on, let me finish this. And it's fun. There's so much stuff on there. That's why I said, if you're going to do it, set you a weekly budget, monthly budget, whatever. I'm sticking to stuff that's under $50. Well, okay. So I did find this really cute purse. Y'all, I can't wait for that to come in. It already said it got shipped, and I just ordered that last night. So when I woke up, I saw shipped. I said, oh, hell yeah. But it's like ridiculously big. I've always loved big bags. Like, that has been an obsession of mine. Like, the bigger the bag, the better. There's no such thing as too big of a bag. Apparently this bag is big as fuck. Okay. And it's fur. I got the burgundy one because I already have a really big black bag. It came in black and burgundy. So we'll see how the burgundy looks. If it is tea, I will go back and get the burgundy one. I mean, if it is tea, I will go back and get the black one. But I started with the burgundy one. And there's this jumpsuit in there. I didn't buy it yet, but I keep looking at it because I'm like, I really want this. It's this really cute jumpsuit. It's gray, but it's made out of sweatpants material. It's a little baggy, like it cinches at the waist and then loose in the legs. And then it's supposed to hang off of the shoulders. And it's just giving. It's giving, but it is $89. $90 for a jumpsuit. Yikes. See, I be cheap with it too. I be cheap. I be like, I don't know about that. That's a little steep, but I might. But my plan is to, I know, like with quality stuffs, like if you want quality, sometimes you really do got to pay for it. Like, but what I've been ordering is stuff that's like under $40. So we'll see. I ordered this matching set. I don't have high hopes for this set because it was $18 for the pants and the long sleeve shirt. And I'm like, okay, I feel like this is going to be really thin material. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see. And I'll, say that in the review. But yeah, set you a monthly budget or a weekly budget, whatever you want to do. And then, get to ordering. Get to ordering. Okay. Get to ordering. And some people will be like, well, I can't afford it. But you be at Chipotle. So what are you talking about? If you stop going out to eat, then you can afford to invest in your business. So what are you talking about, man? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because the math ain't mathing. People always be so quick to say what they can't afford, whether they can't afford to start something or whatever, but be the main ones just spending money on stupid stuff like going out to eat. Well, if you really want to start your business and you really want to get on TikTok shop or whatever the goal is for you, and it requires you to put some money into it, then that's just what you're going to have to do. So if that means you got to work a little bit of overtime, if that means you got to get a little part-time job to fund it, well, then I guess it's what the hell you're going to do. If it's what you really want. If it's not something that you really want, then you're just going to continue to make excuses like you're already doing. But if it is something that you really want to do, then I promise you, you will figure it out. You will figure it out because the will, if you have a will, you have a way. And that's what I really believe. Okay. And especially when you're trying to get into stuff like that, like affiliate marketing or getting brands to spend money on you to promote their products, whatever, all creators who like their whole brand is that, they straight up tell you, like when you first get started, you're going to be the person buying the stuff. Brands don't just start giving people $1 million deals out of nowhere. No, they tell you for themselves. Like, you're going to have to be the one at first buying the stuff. And over time, as you stay consistent, as you keep going, then brands will reach out to you and offer you deals. But most women, they think they don't have to spend money and things are just going to magically happen. And then be sitting there looking crazy as hell when they see ain't nothing magically just happen. That's not how that works. So if that's what you thought, I hate to burst your bubble. You're going to have to spend money first, be consistent as hell, and then over time, you'll start getting more and more brands asking you to work with them, or you might get brands that'll give you the stuff for free. Now, if the stuff that you would want anyways, I say go for it. Go for it. Now, if it ain't something you want, no. Because when I was doing the fitness stuff, I had brands reaching out to me. I'm more of a natural person anyway, so I don't do a whole bunch of like supplements. I'm not into that. Like, that's really not for me. I was doing a protein powder for a little while, but I don't even do that anymore. Like, I'm just not into supplements. I don't do creatine. I don't take creatine. Like, I don't do any of that. It's crazy because he'll be like, "How are you so strong? You don't take creatine?" Just blame it on my genetics, okay? Because I never got into that stuff. Not saying it's bad. I'm not sitting here saying that it doesn't work. It probably does work. I'm not denying that. It's just not something that I do. And so when I was really heavy into doing my fitness content, I was getting a lot of brands reaching out to me, like a lot, asking me in exchange for a post, they'll give me free supplements. But I declined all those because nothing that you guys were offering me was stuff that I would use. So no, I'm good. Like, I'm not just gonna be out here making videos for free vegetable juice. Like, I eat vegetables all day. I don't need that. But if it's something that you would really use, then go for it. Now, if it's not, you can respectfully decline. Okay? You can respectfully decline. But yeah, when you're first getting started, you're gonna have to spend some money. You don't really have a choice. Okay? If it's something you really want to do. If it's not, then keep doing what you're doing. But if it is, you're going to have to spend some money. Okay? So set you a little budget and stick to it. So maybe your budget is $40 a week. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, well, and the item that you get to start was $40. Okay, well, you're going to promote that. You're going to make 6, 7 videos, 10, 20 videos. Because you got to post every day now. I always tell y'all, whatever you got going on, post every day. And even those affiliate marketing chicks that really be doing that shit, they post and like, because I've been looking. See, I'm going to figure some shit out. They're posting like 6 videos a day. 6. I was on their pages, just scrolling through, counting how many times a day within 24 hours they posted. I'm counting 5. I'm counting 6 a day. Okay. So if you got a couple dollars a week, let's say your budget is $40 a week. Okay. You're going to go on TikTok shop and find what you can get for $40 and make sure it's stuff that you actually like. If it's something you would wear or whatever it is, like if it's clothes, makeup, whatever, make sure it's something that you would actually wear. So you would still use it after the video. Okay. And then maybe, if your budget's $40, well, that's all you can afford. So then you are going to make about 20 videos of that one thing, because you got to post every day. You got to be posting every day. Okay. And so then you can order your next week's worth of stuff. And you're going to make 20 videos of that. And you're going to cycle stuff in. So as you get more stuff as the weeks go on, the videos that you posted when you first were starting, you can trickle those in with the new videos, because you got a backlog of content. And now you're posting 5 and 6 times a day. And you're not even doing 5 and 6 times the work, because the videos that you're posting, these are reposts because you already made them. And that's how you're going to run that play up. Okay? So I don't want to hear it. I know I'm not the coach for everybody, because I'm not about to give you excuses. I'm really not. If you say you want to do something, if you tell me I'm not the right person to tell. Because if you tell me that you really want to do something, oh, well, then we're going to get it done. On this side of the internet, it's going to get done. So if you just playing, if you just bullshitting, don't tell me it's something you really want to do. I'm not the one for that. Don't tell me that, because we're going to really get it done over here. Okay. We're not going to play no games. On this side of the internet, on this side of YouTube, we're going to really get the shit done. So if you just playing games, just trying to be cute with it, I'm not the one to tell. Keep that to yourself. Okay. Just keep it to yourself, because I'm going to have the game plan for your ass. I sure am. Think it's a game. You can think it's a game all you want. I just told you how to run that play. So I don't care what your budget is for when you first start. It doesn't matter. And like I said, if you don't have a budget because maybe money's just really tight for you, well, then I guess you're going to get it overtime, or you're going to work a part-time job to get the money. Or you can do a little bit of DoorDash real quick to get the money. Okay? That's how that's going to go. So you can start getting your inventory. And I don't want to hear about, oh, but I'm just so tired. Okay, so then don't do it. Don't do it at all, and just keep doing what you're doing and sitting around complaining about it. These are literally the only options you have. You're either going to do it and change your life, or you're not and going to keep making excuses. That's all you got. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. Okay. So before we do hair, hold on. I'm going to straighten my hair. Well, not really straighten it, just kind of probably straighten the top. But before we get into that, maybe we'll do it now. So that way I'm all the way done. Okay. Got my trusty flat iron here. I don't flat iron my hair too much, but I did get it done on Saturday, and she flat ironed it. This will probably be the last day I wear it straight, though. And I'll probably do the flexi rods tonight, because I can't keep flat ironing my hair now. I can flat iron the fake hair, but I'm not about to be continuously putting heat on my hair. You know what I mean? Don't want it to break off. So let's take care of that real quick. So today, I'm not doing TikTok live. So I'm not going to be rushing in between live to get stuff done. I'm actually going to go to the gym when I get off of this live. I'm checking out a new gym today. It's still in the rich side of town, but this gym is fancy. Okay, this gym is fancy. They got like dues and shit. They got dues. I've been there before, like 2 years ago, and it didn't work. Well, I loved it, by the way, That was by far my favorite gym. Out of all the gyms in my area that I done bounced through, that was by far my favorite gym. They had towels. They had 4 floors. Like, it's getting rich. And the reason why I had to stop going was because they told me I can't record content in the open spaces, because back then I was, really pushing the fitness influencer lifestyle content stuff. So I had to have a gym where I could film. They told me I could film in like the empty rooms, like, if they don't have any classes going, but I can't film like out in the public and get people in the videos. And I weightlift, and all the weightlifting equipment was there. So it wasn't going to work out. But since I don't do fitness content like that no more, I can go. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do fitness content again. I'm just saying, like, that's not the only thing I create. So, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to try to get there for like, 9 o'clock, 9:30-ish, somewhere from there. And then after I work out, I'm going to go to the office. I got to do some stuff for my students. And then I'm still working on, so I vlogged on Saturday. I did do the vlog, but I have not pulled it up on the laptop. I don't know what it looked like. I don't know nothing. I'm kind of dreading it because it's going to take some time to edit. And I'm just not an editor. Like, it's not that I can't do it. I just don't enjoy doing it. So my plan is to look at all the footage, see what I got. Hopefully I got some good clips. And then if so, I'll start vlogging more. I don't want to vlog anymore until I see what those clips look like. You know what I mean? Because if something's not right, or if I didn't get the right angles, or, I don't want to keep wasting time if I'm not doing it right. So, or if I don't have a vision for how I'm going to edit this. So do that. Get that done. Hopefully have that done. And then y'all can see it tomorrow on live. Because these are going to be little segments. I'm going to be putting in the lives. So, y'all will see that. And then, that's the plan for this good old Monday. Leave a comment. Do y'all work out? If you're not working out, we got a serious problem, Miss Lady. If you're trying to level up, I need you to start working out. If you're trying to glow up, I need you to start working out. And it's not just for aesthetics. Although, yes, when you work out, you are going to look better, okay? But that's not the primary reason of us working out. I mean, the real reason is to be healthy, to be honest, because you only get one life, one body, okay? But the discipline that you acquire from working out translates into other parts of your life. And a lot of my discipline came from my weight loss journey. If you didn't know, I lost 100 pounds. Yes, so I lost a lot of weight. I really did. And I learned so much about myself and discipline. And so all the discipline that I acquired through my weight loss journey translates into other parts of my life, like my business, pushing out content. Some of y'all say, how do you push out so much content? Because I'm disciplined as fuck. And how did I get disciplined as fuck? From losing weight and carrying my ass into the gym. And I'm not going to lie, this year has been a struggle for me to get in the gym consistently. Like the past 3 years, because I started my weight loss journey, I think in 2022. So the first 2 years of my weight loss journey, I was always in the gym. I'd be in the gym for like hours. And it made sense because I was a fitness influencer. So that worked out. I was making fitness content, weight loss content. So it made sense. It was a part of my brand. But this year was tough for me to be even motivated, I guess, to go to the gym because, like I said earlier, the fitness content just doesn't really align with what I'm doing anymore. It's not really my brand focus. But because I have so much discipline now, even though my motivation to go to the gym was close to none, I still managed to go because of all of the discipline that I have acquired, okay, from losing all that weight. So the point I'm making is you're not always going to feel like doing stuff that, like, you never feel like going to work, but you still go. You need to apply that same energy into this business that you claim you want so bad, okay? You don't really have a choice. And if you don't figure that out, you're not going to have a fucking business. Excuse my French, but it's true. Okay? So stop wasting time. Get your ass in the gym. Take care of that body. Okay? Take care of your health. Health is wealth. Don't ever forget that. All right. So let's do our affirmations, and then I'm going to show you guys what I got. All right. So first of all, this is the dry erase board, you guys. So yesterday I posted my affirmation of the day on the community post. I'm so proud of your weight loss, Jazz. And this came about because of the fact I was making the TikTok videos and like looking at my body and trying on all these cute clothes, like, and feeling good about my body in the clothes. Like, I really had a moment because for the longest time I've been in gym clothes. For the longest time on social, I've been in gym clothes, like matching gym sets and sports bras and gym shorts, right? Sweatpants, stuff like that. But to like see my body in clothes that hug me and just seeing all of the progress, it was really like a, oh my gosh moment. Like, I can't make this up. It really was like, it felt so good, you guys. And so, you know, and I have a full length mirror. Like, so I was standing in front of the mirror, just feeling so good about myself and like, just telling myself like, Jazz, you did it. Like, you lost 100 pounds. That's crazy. Not only did you lose 100 pounds, like you've toned, like you have definition, like you just look so good. And so that's where that affirmation came from. Just trying on my clothes, making my content, and feeling good in my skin, feeling good in my body, feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally. So, you know, yes, eating better, working out is hard as hell, but there's so much that you learn about yourself on a weight loss journey. So, you know, if you're neglecting your health, this is confirmation for you to stop doing that. Okay? Stop doing that. All right. So my morning affirmation to myself, and again, like I say every morning, when you do these, make sure you put these somewhere that you're going to see all the time. So I keep mine on my refrigerator. So keep yours at your desk or in your car, something. Well, you always, unless you like drive around all day, keep yours somewhere that you see it all the time, so that you can constantly remind yourself of how amazing you are. Okay? So don't do that. Let's see. What am I going to say about myself today? And I like to talk to myself in third person. Okay. I'm going to say, okay, I got mine. You always get what you want, Jazz. Okay, here's mine for the morning. You always get what you want, Jazz. Literally. God has literally been spoiling the hell out of me, y'all. I literally get everything I want. I wanted a business, got a business. I wanted to quit my 9 to 5, I quit my 9 to 5. I wanted to lose 100 pounds, lost 100 pounds. I wanted to start a TikTok shop. Started a TikTok shop, made sales. It's like, what can I not do? What can I not do? And see, people who are insecure, like if you were to have that conversation with them, they would cringe. They would tell you to be humble, stop doing too much. You shouldn't talk to yourself that way. You're giving narcissistic. But when you're around other women who are very confident in themselves, they're going to agree with you. They're going to sit there and say, yeah, you're right. Girl, you get everything you want. Like, I love this for you. They're going to hype you up. They're going to congratulate you. They're not going to feel intimidated by you saying, yeah, everything I want, I get. Like, what have I wanted that I didn't get? Please, I'm waiting. Can I hear it? And they're going to be right there like, yes, absolutely. So this is why I tell y'all, you need to get around leveled up people, because someone like me, like if you were to say, you know, I always get what I want. I'm amazing. I'd be like, you damn sure are amazing. And you sure do. Remember when you said you wanted this? Remember when you said you wanted that? Remember when you said, like, I would be right there affirming you. So you always get what you want, Jazz. That's my affirmation for the morning. I'm going to remind myself of that. Anytime I second guess, I'm going to be like, wait, what am I second guessing here? Like, when have I not got something that I wanted? Exactly. Exactly. Never. All right. So let me show you guys the packages. So we'll start. Some of these I haven't made videos for yet, but I'll make videos for these things. Let's see. I made videos for the next few days. I think I got tomorrow. So I'll probably make videos tomorrow. Because my goal for knocking out all of this TikTok, Amazon shop stuff, affiliate marketing stuff, my goal is to post multiple times a day, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. Because when I feel overwhelmed, just like how you feel overwhelmed, 9 times out of 10, you ain't going to do shit. You're going to freeze. You're going to give up because you're going to be like, fuck it, I can't do it. So my method is to batch record. Okay, so let's start with Amazon. Let's start with Amazon. This is TikTok. Let's start with Amazon. And yes, I already opened the stuff, but I still want to do the unboxing effect for you guys. All right, so these are heels. That's what I meant to tell you. You know what? Let me show you guys the heels and then I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm 6'3", by the way. So I wear a 12/13. So I'm so excited because Amazon has shoes for your big-footed woman, okay? There used to be a time where the only place I knew I could get heels was Torrid. If you don't know what Torrid is, obviously you've never been overweight before. But I used to be an overweight girly, so I used to always be in Torrid. I never really liked their clothes, but they always had large size shoes, which was perfect because a lot of plus size women have bigger feet. So that's where we get my heels from. But now Amazon carries a lot of shoes for women with big feet. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like big feet, okay? So I got these from Amazon. These are on my Amazon storefront. This is my first pair of stilettos, by the way. So I'm so excited about this. I put them on. They fit very nicely. They hug my feet. They keep my feet in place. But I don't have the calf strength yet to rock these all day. So my goal for the next 2 weeks is to get better at walking in stilettos. Because once I get my footage, we're going to be outside with these. Okay. I'm going to be outside out and about in my stilettos, but I gotta practice. But yes. So these are nude, size 13. Yeah. Nude, size 13. Okay. So those just came in. I believe these were like $45. These are on my Amazon storefront. They have all sizes, but if you do have big feet like me, they got a size for you too. Okay. Next, we have this very cute dress. This comes in different colors. Okay. I got I got royal blue. It's very stretchy, by the way. And I couldn't really unzip. So it zips in the back. So this is the back of the dress. It zips, but I didn't zip it. I just put it on over my head because it's very stretchy. Okay, so this is a size extra large. See how it cinches at the waist? It's so cute. I actually wear this with the fleece leggings. Yes, okay. So it looks like you have on tights, but you really have on them leggings. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna wear with this, with the heel. That's the goal. It's very stretchy, long sleeves, and then it has like a flared arm at the wrist. And then this right here, see how it looks like it's pockets? No pockets. No pockets, but it looks like it's pockets, okay? So they had lots of colors to choose from. This is the royal blue, true to size. I got an extra large, and it fits like an extra large. Very cute. I would say the only thing, I'm gonna still wear this, but I do wish it was just a little bit longer. But because I'm 6'3", I got to get in where I fit in. But if you're regular height, it'll be long enough for you. On me, it's a little short. It's a little short, okay? But it's still really cute. This is also on my Amazon store. Okay? Now, so that's what I got from Amazon. Now let me show y'all TikTok. Let me show y'all TikTok. Okay. So these are pants. I got 2 colors. I got, gosh. And I had actually got the heels for these. Okay, so y'all can see them. For these. So I got nude. And I got this baby blue color. So these are stretchy pants, wide leg pants. I have not done a video on these. These are super wide leg pants. The material is giving corduroy. Corduroy, let me show y'all. So see how wide the leg is? No drawstring, but it does fit you. So you don't really need a drawstring. Very loose fitting, very, very, very loose fitting. I got a size extra large. Okay. These are already on my TikTok shop. I just haven't made the video for them yet. Now, when I watched the girls wear these, they were short. And so the legs were covering their feet, dragging on the floor. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so if they're really long on these girls who are 5'5", then they should be the right length for me, okay? So they come right below my ankle, like literally right below my ankle, so they don't touch the floor on me. Again, I'm 6'3", but they're really long, okay? And then you have pockets here. So you have a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. Now, I don't know what I would wear with these yet. Haven't figured that out yet. Probably like just a basic long sleeve shirt of some kind. Not too sure. So this is the blue color, and they had other colors too. Like they had light pink, they had a dark brown. They had lots of colors to choose from. Okay, they had black. I just try not to do a lot of black because to me, yes, black is cute, but black is like, it's death. It's morbid. Like I know I'm wearing a black shirt, but like, you know what I mean? Like I really just try my best to add color to my life. I used to love black. I used to always be in black, but now I just try. It's not that I'm avoiding black, but I just try to explore other colors. And so this is the nude color. Same exact thing. Very long, wide leg, bottoms, pockets, and yeah. Okay. So I think for both of these with shipping, I think it was like $37 for 2 pairs of pants. So that's not bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, is TikTok Shop the new Shein? I feel like it is, but better because you can get the affiliate marketing. This is what I'm saying. Like, y'all better get in where you fit in and stop playing games and get this money. Y'all playing games. Meanwhile, me and the other girlies, we out here collecting a bag while you sitting around playing, trying to decide if your content's good enough. Meanwhile, me and the other girlies and already posted about 20 videos while you sitting there trying to over edit one. For what? Nobody cares. Like every time I find myself overthinking, I have to reel myself back in and understand, like, at this point, I'm worried about nothing. Everything that I'm worried about, nobody cares about. Like, nobody cares about it. But yet I'm like, why are we doing that? I don't know. I don't know why we do it. Again, I'm guilty of it, but you have got to get to a point where it's like you either want this money or you don't. Because if you really want the money, you're not going to overthink. You're just going to put it out. Boom, 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 boom. It'll get better as I go. It'll get better as I go. It'll get better as I go. It'll get better as I go, right? I understand that. I am okay with that because I don't care what people think. I need you to stop caring what people think. Everybody's content gets better as they go. But you're not even allowing yourself the opportunity to get better because you won't even suck at it. You're going to suck. It just is what it is. So stop. Okay. Here's some more affirmations for us. My self-control is stronger than my emotions. My self-control is stronger than my emotions. I do hard things with ease and grace. I am prepared for everything I prayed for. Every small step compounds into massive success. So every sucky video you put out, you're getting closer and closer and closer to more success, better videos, more views, more engagement, more money. But you got to post, okay? I am not competing. I am creating. Yes. I don't chase. I attract through alignment. Stop chasing money. And this is coming from a prior money chaser, okay? I used to be a money chaser in my younger years. Was just running, trying to chase his money. Ain't never had none because I'm always trying to chase it. Stop trying to chase money, y'all. When you choose something that you truly love to do, the money's gonna come. But you have to choose what you love. You don't have a choice. You're gonna have to choose what you love. That's the only way you're gonna get to that money, okay? Because when you choose what you love, now it doesn't feel like work. That's number one. You're more likely to do it because you're having fun. So now you're being consistent. You don't even care if you suck because you just truly love what you love, right? So that's why you're always doing it. And you're going to get better quicker because you're doing it all the time because you really love what you're doing, all right? And you're not going to be focused on the money because, again, you love what you're doing, okay? So this is why I keep telling y'all, please, 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 please choose something that you love to do. Seriously. Okay. And if you do it like that, you can't go wrong. You really can't. I am a walking testimony of what's possible when you don't give up. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. And remember, you guys, we need to be saying these things to ourselves every day. All day. I'm not just out here saying this for my health. I'm saying this because this is real. All right. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to share a video with you. This was actually posted inside of my Skool community a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to share this on live because this really applies to what we've been talking about. Stop shrinking. It's time to be seen. Okay. So let's do that. Let's take a little break. You guys can enjoy this and I'll be back. Morning, Glow Getters. So in this video, I'm going to be answering some of the most common questions that's keeping a lot of you guys broke. First, what I want you guys to understand, I've been saying this for a while now. you're making this harder than it needs to be. And I'm going to keep saying it because I really need it to stick in your head. Your overthinking, your procrastination, your habits are making this hard. Making money online really isn't hard, okay? It's different, right? It's going to require you to change some things about you, but it's not hard. Your mindset's making it hard. So let's go ahead and get into the first question. Number one, do I need a big following to make money? The answer is no. And let me tell you why. Believe it or not, especially today, most of the people who are following people, they don't always see your content. The algorithm is now structured to where the content is being shown to people who just have interest in that thing, okay? Notice how when you go on your TikTok page, your For You page, it's showing you content that from people you've never seen before, people you're not subscribed to, following, whatever, right? All platforms are doing it now. TikTok's doing it, Instagram's doing it, YouTube's doing it. So it doesn't matter how many followers you have. None of that matters anymore, because as long as that person enjoys content in the niche that you create in, they're going to see it. Okay. So followers means nothing. That follower number, that subscriber count number, that's just straight vanity at this point. It's just an ego boost. Okay. It really doesn't mean anything anymore. And it's never been easier than today to build your platforms, to get your content pushed, because it doesn't matter who's following you. Now, if this was 10 years ago, it was all about followers, okay? Not today at all. Just go to your Instagram go to your Instagram Explorer page, go ahead and look, or go to your news feed and see what shows up. Half the people that show up on your Explorer page, you have never seen them before. It's only showing it to you because it knows you like that type of content. And so now you're gonna consume it, okay? So that's number one. Question number two, what should I sell if I don't have a skill? Okay, so you're not selling skills. You are not selling skills. You are selling solutions. Okay? You are selling solutions. Now, first of all, what I do want you to understand is you do have a skill, all right? Nobody is skillless. Nobody is skillless. That's number one. I need you to build your confidence up some. You have a skill. You have multiple skills, but that's neither here nor there. You're selling solutions, okay? People have problems. People want transformations. That's what they're buying. They're buying a transformation, not buying your product. So think about when you get your hair done, right? Yeah, you might love to get some clip-ins, a sew-in, yada, 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 but you're really buying the transformation. How will you look once your hair is slayed, right? That's what you're buying. You are buying into your beauty once they're done, okay? The same applies to your product. People want a solution to whatever problem that they have. They're buying the transformation. So maybe your solution to your ebook solution is, I'm going to help parents become better parents, right? Okay, well, they're buying the transformation. How will, after they purchase your ebook, how will their parenting styles improve and better their children, right? That's what they're buying. So understand that. Understand you are selling solutions, not necessarily a skill, and don't overthink it. You could sell something that you literally overcame 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. That's what Glow Up Academy is. Glow Up Academy is just a whole bunch of foundations of things that I learned on my entrepreneurial journey. Okay, that's literally all it is. Do not overthink it. There's a problem that people are struggling with that you have a solution for. And if you're still not sure, go on ChatGPT. Also inbox me and let's come up with a solution that you can start selling. Okay, why haven't I heard from you? Make it make sense. Number three, why am I not making sales? So we have a couple of reasons here. One, I'm going to put the most common one. You're not consistent. Okay, so you're the person who posts once when you feel like it. You're not showing up every day at all. You got excuses. You're full of crap. Number two, you are posting and praying, okay? Meaning you're not targeting people's pain points in your content at all. You're not hooking people within the first 3 seconds, so people are just scrolling through. You have no structure with your reels or your pictures, your carousels, or maybe if you're going live. Okay, there's no structure. You're just kind of going with the flow, excuse me. So that has to stop. And then number three, your content is all over the place. Okay, meaning one day you're trying to teach people how to do fitness. The next day you're showing pictures of you and your family at the carnival. It's all over the place. If someone was to go to your profile, they would have no idea who you are, what you do, and how you can help people. They're confused just as much as you are. All right, there's nothing wrong with sharing personal things in your life. There's nothing wrong with that, but it still needs to be clear as to who you are and how can you help me. Okay, your content needs to be more structured, and if it's not, people are just going to leave. People are not going to sit around and try to figure you out. Okay, people today have very short attention spans. They're not with all that. All right, so if it's not clear as day in the first few seconds, you're losing them. So we got to lock in on this. All right, but I'm telling you again, these things that you are overthinking is what's keeping you broke. I just need you to post. And the more you post, the more you show up, the more natural it'll feel, the more it'll start to click, and then the quicker it's gonna work, okay? But we gotta get over that hump. We have to get started. So if you are struggling with getting started, let's go ahead and hop on a one-on-one Zoom call. They're only $75. Click the link or comment the word Zoom and I'll send you the link so you can book. Let's get the strategy going. Let's stop talking about what we're going to do and actually get it done, okay? Bye, you guys. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So yes, that was a video that I had posted in my Skool community. But these are the things that are keeping us broke. Okay, when I say us, like I used to struggle with these things too, like posting consistently, overthinking my content. Like these are things that I went through, but I'm here to tell you that if you don't fix that, if you don't change it up, then you're going to continue to struggle with that and you're not going to make any sales. And why would you not want to make sales? So we really got to make sure we're locking in on that. Okay. All right. You got to make sure we're working on that. How do I stop letting my emotions control my consistency? How do I stop letting my emotions control my consistency? You got to get out of your head. And I know that's hard to do as women. What do they want to call us? Emotional creatures. But we got to learn how to separate the two. Okay. You're allowed to feel how you want to feel. You're allowed to feel, what you feel. Your emotions are valid, but this is business. Okay, so you're allowed to feel how you feel, but you also need to lock in on your business. You can't have both at the same time and think you're going to get somewhere. Your emotions of, well, I don't feel like it. It doesn't matter. This is what you have to do in order to get things done. This is why I keep piggybacking off of, if you truly want a business, you're going to figure it out. Just like you figure out all things in your life. This is the part that confuses the hell out of me when it comes to people. People will figure out how to work overtime. They'll figure out how to get a second job so that they can pay their bills on time. They'll figure it out. But it's like you can't seem to apply that same energy into your business. And maybe it's because you don't really want a business. And that's okay. Like, everybody is not designed to be business owners. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. But again, if it's something that you really want, you always figure out how to go get it. The same has to apply with your business. If you truly want a thriving business that's paying real bills like your rent, your mortgage, car payments, putting food on the table, right? Well, then you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to stop making excuses. You're going to have to stop allowing your emotions to dictate your life, because at the end of the day, none of that matters. You either want the business or you don't. There's no in between. And the faster you can realize that and understand that, the faster you can have a business. So, ladies, honestly, it doesn't matter. Okay. And, this kind of goes into the next question. What's the best advice for someone who keeps procrastinating? I need you to ask yourself if this is something that you really even want, because maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just not, And again, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's just, maybe this is just not something that you want right now. Because I just firmly believe that if you really wanted it, you're not going to let anything stop you. Nothing is going to stop you. How do I become more confident in my decision making? Trusting that no matter which decision you make, it's all going to work out. God got you. People always want to say they walk by faith, so it's time to walk by faith. Then you ain't walking by faith. Now you're walking by fear. If you really believe in God, then you know He got you. So what are we talking about? How do I stop feeling like I'm not good enough for the goals I have? Affirmations, man. You need to be saying your affirmations. This is why we do them every single morning on this live, because I need the things that I say to you to stick. I need you to believe in what you're saying, because then when you start to believe it, then you start to move like it, and you start to achieve it. All right. So there's a reason why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. It's not just for my health. I'm telling you this because you need to lock in. And, yes, it's going to be hard at first. I always put air quotes over hard, because half the shit that you're already doing every day is hard. Let's just be real. So sure, it's going to be hard. But again, you have two options. You either keep doing what you're doing and feeling how you're feeling, or you change it. That's it. How do I stay confident when I'm not where I want to be yet? How do I stay confident where I'm not where I want to be yet? I struggled with this a lot, especially this year. I'm telling you, this year really molded my glow up. Like transitioning into a new business, changing up my content, having purpose in my content, finding myself, really just leveling up. And what I need you to understand is your self-worth is not tied to your goals. You actually have to detach yourself from the outcome. And it was so hard for me to accept that. I noticed that the less I stopped caring, the more money I started to make. Okay. You've already spoken into the universe what you want. You've already asked for the car. You've already asked for the house. You've already asked for the bank account, right? You already asked for the ideas. You have asked for everything that you want. You've already spoken it into the universe. Now that you've done that, as long as you know that every single day you're moving towards what's going to get you there, you have to stop attaching yourself to the outcome, meaning you have to stop being obsessed with the numbers, whether it's the views, the impressions, the sales. You got to stop being obsessed with it, because it will drive you crazy and it will tear down your confidence. You've got to get to the point that you know for a fact that as long as you put in the hard work, you show up every day, just give me it all you have, everything you want will come, because you're making sure that it does. You're putting in so much work and so much consistency that it would be impossible for it to not work. And when you carry it like that, and then you start to see that it is working, it is happening, well, now you're just adding more confidence to yourself, because you're showing yourself, hey, I can do this. I got this. Okay. So that's what you need to do. Detach yourself from the outcome. Just keep showing up. And eventually you will get everything that you've been asking for, because you're making sure that it happens. You're not giving it a choice but to happen. Now, sometimes we're going to be confused. I feel like I was just talking about this in Skool, Globe Academy, the other day. It's like sometimes you've convinced yourself that you're doing everything, but you're really not. It's like we lie to ourselves. Don't ever forget, you guys, the worst lies are the lies you tell yourself. So and I'm guilty of this too, you'll say that you're putting in everything you've got, but you're not. And then the question is, well, how do you know that you're not? Well, what does your day really look like? From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, what are you doing? Write it down. Write every single thing down, all the way down to how many how many times you went to the bathroom. Literally write out every single thing you did and the amount of minutes that you spent doing it. Once you've written that out for the next several days, look and calculate how many hours per day did you work on the business, whether that was content, going live, planning your content, getting your scripts together, whatever it is. How many hours per day did you even work on the business? And you'll be surprised, because in your mind, you're thinking, oh, I spent 3 hours working on my business. But when you look at the paper, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You spent 30 minutes working on the business. The rest of the time that you claimed you were working on the business, you were scrolling social media. You were watching TV in the background. You weren't really doing everything for the business. And so that's the problem. That's the problem that a lot of people struggle with. So now that you've acknowledged that you're not really putting in as much time as you thought you were, well, now we're going to fix it. So what I do is I set timers. And I know that I worked on this for this amount of time because the timer is now showing me how much time I worked on it. So now I'm able to be more aware of what I'm really doing. The worst lies are the lies you tell yourself. And sometimes you don't even realize you're telling yourself a lie, but I'm here to tell you that you are. And so you got to lock in. No distractions, no TV, no cell phones, unless it's for the business. When I'm on TikTok, it's for the business. So now I'm on TikTok Shop putting stuff in my cart because I'm doing the affiliate marketing. When I'm on TikTok, I'm only on my For You page when I'm waiting for my videos to upload. Once they're done uploading, I get off. I move on to the next platform, same thing. The only platform I'm truly on all the time, well, not all the time, but more than any other platform, is YouTube. And I'm only on YouTube listening to stuff when I'm doing my walks. That's it. And I don't even have the phone in my hand. It's in my fanny pack. So, you really just have to audit the time that you're spending on social and ask yourself, are you spending it on working towards the business, creating, or are you spending it on consuming? You got to be honest. You have got to start telling yourself the truth. In short, you're not going to be perfect at it when you first get started. You got to build up the stamina. But I want you to turn 30 minutes of productivity into 45 minutes, into 60 minutes, into 90 minutes, into 120 minutes, into 240 minutes. Next thing you know, you've turned it into a full-time job. And now it's paying you more than a full-time job. Okay? So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. How do I stop over giving to people who don't reciprocate? You just stop, man. Just stop. Stop. Just stop. Instead of giving to others, start giving to yourself. The time, the energy, the money that you're giving into other people, you could be giving that to yourself, to glow yourself up, to work on your goals, work on your confidence, work on your finances, work on your business, work on your content. Listen, I get more done now that I don't have any friends than before when I had friends. Even if your friends aren't taking your money from you, they might be taking your energy. You might have a friend in your friend group who is so damn negative, and you're just so used to her negativity that you don't even realize she's negative. But you'll realize it when you audit how you feel after that interaction. Are you drained? Are you tired? Are you mad, frustrated? Well, if the answer is yes to any of that, you're going to have to let them go. You can't keep giving people your resources. And resources not just finances. It's energy too. Your energy is a resource. How you feel about yourself determines how you show up for yourself. I say this all the time. So if you feel bad you're going to show up for yourself in a bad way. When you feel good, you're going to show up for yourself in a great way, which is why you need to always make sure you're feeling good more times than you are not. You don't have a choice. Your energy is frequency. But you can't keep your energy, your feel-good energy, if you're always giving it to other people. A lot of people know you have good energy, if that's you. If you struggle, people used to use me for my energy, the way I make people feel good about themselves. But they could never reciprocate it back. So, someone's telling me what they want to work on or what goals they've reached for themselves, and I'm hyping them up, congratulating them, but they could never reciprocate that back. That's draining. And you got to cut yourself off for those people. If people can't give you what you give them, they don't need to be in your life. Keep them at a distance. That doesn't make you a bad person. People can't keep taking from you and then you think you're going to be able to achieve stuff. How can you achieve stuff when you're giving everything away? So stop. Set some boundaries. I can't make this up. I need all my feel-good energy to stay on me. That's what I need. Okay? Because Jasmine has goals. Jasmine has a business. Jasmine's making money. So if people can't give me what I give them, it's not going to work. We're not aligned. We're not equally yoked. They're energy vampires, and they try and take my energy. Okay? Not on my watch. I've been there, done that. It's draining. It's toxic. And the next thing you know, you turn around, you're like, dang, I don't feel like doing nothing, because you're giving all your energy away. That's why. And they're not reciprocating it back to you. How do I attract more clients when I'm not making consistent income yet? How do I attract more clients when I'm not making consistent income yet? How often are you posting? I need to know that. How often are you posting and are you going live? How often are you posting and are you going live? If you're posting every day, are you going live? And I tell y'all time and time again, get on TikTok live. There's no reason why you can't make consistent income on TikTok live. TikTok live is going to solve about 90% of your problems. There's a reason why so many creators are on TikTok live. It's not for their health. It's because they're making sales. I tell y'all this damn near every day. I be saying the same thing every day. I do the same thing every single day. TikTok is a gold mine if you're consistent. Okay? How do I handle fear when it comes to investing in myself? Well, you invest in everybody else. So why do you not want to invest in yourself? You're always giving to other people. It's a mindset shift. It's a mindset shift. I started investing in myself when I quit my job and I hired my first coach. And I spent that was my last $200 I paid her. My last $200. But the thing about me is when I invest in myself and I pay for something to make myself better, I do what they tell me to do. A lot of times people say, oh, I invested in myself, but it didn't work. Did it not work or did you not work? Because a lot of times people are very good at paying for something, but then they don't follow the blueprint. And then they want to complain about how it didn't work. But you didn't do everything that was told of you to do. That's why it didn't work. See, I'm not like that. If I'm trying to learn how to do something and I pay somebody to teach me, I do every single thing that they told me to do. And then it works for me. But it works for me because I did what they said. I didn't take some of it and then take some from over here. No, I did what they told me to do to the T. But when you only want to take bits and pieces of information and then you don't apply all of it, and then you want to sit there and say, well, I did that and it was wasting money. No, you made it a waste of money because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. This goes back to the worst lies are the lies we tell ourselves. You can't even follow instructions. I can't make this up. Listen, I can't make this up. A lot of people are like, think about like you could have a personal trainer and they tell you to do squats you doing bench press. It's like you're doing the complete opposite of what someone told you to do. And then you're sitting there wondering why you're not getting results. They didn't even tell you to do that. It's like you're hard-headed. You don't know how to listen. I don't know. I sometimes think it's ego. It's like it's ego. That's the only thing I could gather, because it doesn't make sense to me how you will pay for something, but then only do parts of what the person told you to do, and then be the first one ready to talk shit about how something didn't work. But you didn't even do what they told you to do. Some of y'all watch this, you didn't even pay for this. YouTube Live is free. You will watch this live every day. And every day I tell you to post. And you'll still turn around and say, my platform's not growing. Did you post every day? Well, I posted October 1st. Ma'am, it's November 16th. I can't make this up, y'all. Listen, if I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. So I really need you to stop lying to yourself, because you keep saying you're working on it, but all you've done is scroll, overthink, and make excuses. You keep saying next week I'll get serious, but next week turns into next month, and then you're still stuck, broke, drained, and confused about your purpose. You have watched everybody else build something. You've seen people start businesses, lose weight, move out, glow up, while you keep getting ready to get ready. You talk about the soft life, but your mindset is still hardwired for survival mode. Glow Up Academy was built for women like you, women who are done talking about potential and ready to live it. Inside, you'll learn how to build your digital income, rewire your mindset, heal from your past, and finally become that woman you have been journaling about. Vaults on business, healing, manifestation, content creation, self-care, everything you need to glow up mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. Plus, we do weekly live calls, a real community with real results. So stop watching your life pass you by. Stop being almost ready and join Glow Up Academy, and prove to yourself that your glow up isn't a dream. It's overdue. So join now. The link is down below, and glow up mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially.
I found Jasmine on a TikTok live one night, and I was already in the online space, but I wasn't a total beginner. But her confidence and her grounded energy really stood out to me. So that's why I joined her Glow Up Academy. And since then, my TikTok has grown from 2,000 to over 21,000 followers. I have built an email list of nearly 2,000 people, and I've made over $1,000. And her guidance just helped me stop overthinking and focus clearly. And so now I just take action faster, and I trust myself more. So that was the main reason I really wanted to join her academy, because she just has this energy that I felt was missing a little bit in me. So whether you're new or you're experienced online, I highly recommend Jasmine's Glow Up Academy. It's packed with a lot of value, and you will learn so much.
If you have not already, it is time for you to join Glow Up Academy, because this is the space where I teach you how to build your online business. This is the space where you learn not only how to grow your platforms, how to create content, how to create and sell your digital products, but also how to build yourself. You got to think like a CEO in order to earn like one. You watch the videos, you tune in daily, but you still haven't taken action. It needs to stop. It's Monday. It's the start of a brand new week, brand new opportunities, another chance to work towards your goals. Stop letting life pass you by. Inside Glow Up Academy, you get everything you need, plus weekly support. We do live coaching calls every single Thursday. And you also get access to my inbox. Ask me anything that you need help with, any feedback that you need, whatever it is. This is what I'm here for, okay? So join Glow Up Academy. The link is down below, and I'll see you inside. All right, you guys, we're going to end it here. I'm going to head to the gym. Then, like I said, head to the office a little bit later. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing Monday. Bye, guys.